Hey YouTube, just another video. This review here is going to be about a mouse that I used back in the day. It's called the Rat MMO, the MMO mouse. This is not the new MMO that came out, and there's a reason for that. But this is called the Rat 8 Plus. This is the most premium you can get until you get to the Rat Pro X something or other. Which, by the way, you can see the video of the unboxing of the Rat Pro X, which was a prototype mouse from Mad Catz back in the day. And there is a new one out now. I'm going to turn off World of Warcraft. You don't need to be seeing that while I'm doing this. We're going to do this, and we're going to do... Whoa! Window capture. I can capture myself. That's funny. Does that show it? Let's see. That's not what I wanted. No. Not window capture. That's funny. All right, there we go. I'm going to take you to the website first and let you know the differences on this awesome mouse, and then I will give you an up-close view of everything and show you how it works. So it's the Mad Catz Rat 8 Plus. Oops, I said 9 Plus. I don't know what the 9 Plus is. 8 Plus. Here we are, and then I'm going to show you the other mouse I was considering, but didn't. Rat Pro X3. The Pro X3 is a different mouse, and I will go into that with you. This is the one I have. The Rat 8 Plus provides gamer with an edge they need to win. Blah, blah, blah. Nitty gritty, 1600 DPI sensor. I can't even play it at that. That's too many. 50,000 clicks. 8 programmable buttons. The palm rest does do that. The thumb rest, you're able to. I'm actually in the middle of using the mouse, so bear with me. Can't just unplug it. I wish I did maybe an unboxing, but I didn't. My fault. Okay. The palm rest does, in fact, it's able to go on and off like that. You have to push in this little thing here. You got to push the thing in and do that, and it goes right on. I like mine all the way snug, like this. Make sure you don't press any buttons. Left and right clicker here. This is to change the modes. Have not found a use for this button yet. And these two buttons here are also usable. You can map those out to whatever you want. As far as the feel, this is the best feeling mouse on the planet. And I will tell you why. I had to have another one. If you take the back off, right here, easy, you get a tool, right? Let me make sure this is coming in right first before I go into all that. I want to make sure that my OBS is streaming all this. I'm going to close that because I don't need it. Okay. All right. All right. So you take the tool off. This part can unscrew, and you have weights in it. Inside, these are 3 little gram weights here. And you have your tool. And you can unlock that right there with this tool. And you're able to put parts on the side here. I always have used one of these, a pinky tray, right? Coolest freaking thing ever, man. So I used to play, and I'll hold the mouse like I used to play, okay? I used to play like this, right? And that is okay. Now I'm getting used to playing like this, which is more of a conservative type way to play. And it is just so awesome to be able to customize this damn thing to where it's the best feeling mouse ever. It really is. Now some of you are like, well, why'd you get that? Like, that's kind of expensive. Not really. Logitech and things, their flagship mice, as you could say, they're way up there in price. So going to Logitech, for example, because you know I have a Logitech headset now. And everybody who knows me knows that I like my peripherals to match. So Logitech G, going to go down to gaming mice. And we're going to sort by price, high to low. So their most expensive gaming mouse is something called the Pro X Super Light 2. I don't like the very light. I don't deal with that. The mice that their gaming section is the G mice. So the G502X Plus. And while it looks cool, the customizability of it isn't as cool. Okay. It's just not. And I don't like that. And they all look damn the same. Anyway, back to the Rat 8. So you get 3 weights. You get 3 different of these. You get like 2 or 3 of these, and this can be adjusted back or front. This one, you can go back and front, and it can also be adjusted out or in. Right? I'm not going to do it because I have this set up already, but that's why this little thing here is there, in there. They do have another screw, and then there's a screw inside. Let me make sure that I can actually see what I'm doing here. I want to make sure you guys can see this. I hate making reviews and using the mouse I'm doing a review on. So they have a screw inside, which is right next to my finger. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. It's right in there. Right there, you can see it. Right next to the light. And then they have a screw on the very back. Right here. Right there. Is that it? Yeah, it's right here. This adjusts it to go forward or backwards, and the screw inside adjusts it, meaning it can come out or in. And of course, I have mine like that. The colors on it are awesome, though. Like, I like the whole green. And it is, you can do a plethora. This thing can breathe, making the breathe, changing colors. This is your DPI indicator, these little red lights on the side there. And all in all, it is a good mouse. It is. If this thing can last me the 7 years I had my Rat MMO7, I can't even begin to describe. But for now, the software, I have not played with it much, but you can map anything you want to this side scroll wheel back and forth, to these 2 buttons here on the side, this one as well. And I'm pretty sure I don't think it's just it is just a regular button. You can just, it's awesome. To me, that's enough on a mouse for buttons. And the profile, again, every time you switch your profile button, you can map different profiles to what you're doing. If you're playing World of Warcraft, you can map this to do World of Warcraft stuff. And then if you get into League of Legends, you can press that and it'll swap to where your games are in the other game. My thing is, what I do, instead of doing that, I have all my controls for World of Warcraft, my main rotation on the first 6 things, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And then in League, it's the same way, 1 through 6. But all in all, it is a great mouse. There is other ones that are comparable. The 502 to me is, I will never own or ever again a Razer product. I will not own a Razer product. I'm sorry, I won't. They are as bad as Mad Catz, as far as like, they're worse actually in my experience than a Mad Catz product. Now this is the new Mad Catz product. This is the 8 Plus. I'll do one more, showing you one more what it looks like, just to show. It comes corded, only corded on. Oops, I just like closed everything. What? There we go. There we go. This one only comes corded, and I don't mind because I like corded mice. And it says Rat 8 Plus on it. The little plus is there. Now the difference is that the Rat 8 Plus is the new mouse that was made after Mad Catz went bankrupt because they took out too much money with Guitar Hero and all that crap. And they were basically restarted as a new type of deal. So they're the same Mad Catz, but restarted. I do trust them. Like when it comes, they've always had products that have lasted me a long time. And now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. The Rat Pro X3. This is the mouse that I considered getting before I got this. And it also has the EXO frame, highly customizable key. So here's all the parts. Now these two things here, if you can see my cursor, maybe I'll make sure you can see my cursor. These two things here, those are feet, right? Instead of having the feet that will go out and eventually you can probably change those little tiny feet off. It comes with a magnetic system that has the feet on it that you can take off and put on. Those are the regular, and these are the acrylic, I think there are. These different types of scroll wheels. And again, it shows you the parts you can put on the right-hand side as well, which is the regular one with the buttons on it, the one with the pinky tray that I use all the time. That's kind of like a pinky tray as well. And then this one that kind of just maybe a side thing. And then two of the palm rest type deals. Now, the customizable scroll wheel, you can tweak it, its resistance and the feel. That's what this is for. While I am okay with the scroll wheel doing that, I never really got into it. So, and then the superior optical sensor. It comes with the Pixart PMW3389 optical sensor. And this one is the, oh, it doesn't say, sadly. The other one used to say, that's sad. The other one used to actually tell you what it had on it. But anyway, this one's 1600 DPI as well. The only difference is this frame is a little bit lighter. It has durable switches. Mine also has that. Pro Glide technology when you need precision or get covered ceramic or Teflon feet. Response, blah, blah, blah. It is a good mouse. I'm not going to say it's not. I did do the Rat Pro X mouse back in the day. And it was a great mouse. It was green and black. It was the coolest colors. The scroll wheel uplifting thing and changing didn't really do much of it. It says onboard memory of 10 profiles. Do I think that this mouse is as good as my Rat 8? Yes and no. Okay. And I only say no because of the price. And that's where I decided that the mouse sadly just was not, to me, it was not worth going to that price range. It just was not. I cannot justify that. Like, while again, it looks cool, it has the buttons you need, it has all the, just about the same customizable that I do. The difference is I don't have removable feet and the mouse wheel can't be adjusted, right? This mouse wheel stays where it's at. And I just didn't think that was the best. So people are going to be like, okay, well, how much is the difference, right? So, and good luck getting any of this stuff as well, right? So we're going to go to Amazon. Rat 8 fully customizable, $91. That's pretty expensive for a mouse, but it's a lot cheaper than most others. I had a Freak 5 headset a long time ago. I don't know why it's $14.99. Didn't have good reviews. It was an alright headset. Not as comfortable as the Astros, I will say that. Here it is. All right, so the Rat Pro X3 right now, they have 10 left. Mad Catz. And I think this is the same person that sold my mouse as well. Here was my issue. It had this stuff, but then when I scrolled down, it says Rat Pro 6 gaming mouse. I'm sorry, but it really did scare the shit out of me. It really did. Seeing it goes into Rat 6 Plus. I think this is more of Amazon's problem and not Mad Catz. Here's a person with the Reviews of 8 Plus. He says some of his buttons are broke. The mouse was broken. Again, this is not my mouse. This is the Pro X3. So like 155 compared to $90, right? You're looking at $60 more. Let's just oh yep. No, I didn't need to add it to cart. So no thanks. Okay, I'm not buying this mouse. Any way to remove it? Is there any way to remove this? Here we go, garbage. Probably not stuff you need to see on my cart. Anyway, 155, and then so this person, his name is Tripod O Shop. That is from Italy, okay? This mouse, I didn't know it at the time. This mouse came from Italy, okay? It's really hard finding Mad Catz products here in the States right now. It really is. I don't know why, but it is. And you also get some full stickers. Yay. I can't find my parts though. I wish I could find my parts to show you guys the parts that comes with it too, but they don't seem to be available at the moment. No. All right, so it's just 155, and then when you add it to the cart, you're looking at, like, I'm going to do it for you because I'm going to. From Italy again, you know, you're looking at $33 for shipping. So $200 for a mouse is just, well, $199.09. So, you know, shy of 91 cents of $200 for a mouse is just extremely brutal when it comes from that. It's just extremely brutal for the price. And I think that seeing as how the 8 Plus is out, I think that is more, you know. Now, I don't know why this 8 Plus says 206. EFI Global Store, I don't know what that is. I didn't buy from EFI Global Store. See other options. So the Rat 6 is 90. The Rat 8 Plus is unavailable. Oh, this is their special version, right? Probably. I don't like that anyway. I like the white one. The only issue with the white one is that I'm gonna see if I can find it on here. See, there we go. So this one's $91. The only issue with this mouse ever, and again, this is from Tripod Shop, is again, I wash my hands a lot. I'm a freaking nurse. I know what I'm doing when it comes to washing my hands, right? The only issue is, yeah, it's dirty. It's dirt. I've tried scrubbing this like a bunch. It just will not change. So I think that is a flaw. That's the only flaw I found with that. But for the bang for the buck and the fully adjustability of it, and the drivers work, the software, I've changed the colors and everything. It works great, and I think that is something that you need out of a good product when you're doing that. Do I think it'll last? I hope so. I really hope it'll last. I'm hoping that Mad Catz will, maybe they'll tell you what the Pixart is using. So this is using the same sensor as the Rat Pro X3. So you're not getting a better sensor with that. I'm just not sure that. So there's 11 programmable buttons on the Rat 8 Plus. What? Oh, these 7 and 8 are the scroll wheel. These 2 buttons here. So that is the 3rd button, the 11th button. So if you, and yes, the DPI up and down, that's this. You can program that to do anything else too. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons total plus the right click. So the up is a button, scrolling up, scrolling backward is another, and then the clicking it is the 3rd. So that's 3 there. And then there's up and down on DPI. So these 5 can be customized too. So that's like 10. But I haven't used the scroll left and right for anything yet. I will figure it out. All in all, it is a great mouse. And the customizability, Mad Catz has it top notch. People can make fun of it all you want or say they're crappy or whatever. They are much more worth it when it comes to purchasing. Because when you buy a mouse from Logitech, Razer, SteelSeries, if you don't like the feel, of the mouse in your hand, right? If it doesn't feel good, you're not going to like using it. You're just not going to like using it. And that is the issue that's the only reason why I went with one of these, is because of the fact that I didn't want to buy something and then find out, well, shit, it's crap. This is what I was using, this piece of crap. I mean, look at that thing. It's chunky, it's small, I mean it's big, rounded. And then you look at this and it's more sleek, it's thinner. It's fatter and bigger, yeah, but it's thinner. This height is worse. I don't like it. I absolutely hate it. So that's my review. I think that everyone should get one. If Mad Catz watch this, I hope they do. Understand that I've also told Mad Catz and everybody that we need an 18 G key keyboard, okay? And this, I am calling out Mad Catz to do this because everyone else sucks at doing it, okay? And Mad Catz, at least if you've watched to this point, look at this. No, not that one. Why is it that when I'm going to look for it, I can't find it? Corsair K95. They had it on their website a long time ago. I don't know where it went. Here it is. We need this. Mad Catz, for the love of God, please. Give me 18 G keys on the left side. Please, please. Make a freaking keyboard that can do that. I don't care about colors or anything. You do that, and I'll buy 5 of them tomorrow. No joke. I will. Like, I'm planning on getting an actual PC here, and we need one. Nobody has an 18 G key, sadly, not even Logitech. They're Logitech's turning into a dumpster fire, sadly. You know? Okay, look at their keyboards. Let's go look at their keyboards. I know their keyboard that looked cool was the Orion. Okay, cool. The Pro X thing. Okay. So you have a scroll wheel at the right-hand side. Ooh, and you have, okay, cool. That's $150. Here's the G9 15. Great. You give me 6 buttons all in a row. That sucks. Sorry. Okay. There is no keyboard on the market that has 18 G keys on the left side. The G9 915X. Logitech was the pioneer. They had the G11 keyboard, which I bought and loved. They had the G15, and they had another one that was the G510, and they got rid of them all. Now they're all the same. Now they're like, you either get 5 little buttons on the left-hand side, or you get all these different named keyboards that basically do the same damn thing. There's no, I mean, who wants that? I don't want a keyboard. I want one like this that's full, that has all this stuff, and then 18 G keys on the left side. You do that, you'll have a customer for life. So I hope you do that, Logitech. I really do, because we need it. We need 18 G keys for us MMO players. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Like and subscribe. And that is my review on that. I will probably be, I think I'm going to get back into reviewing products. All right. Thanks, guys.